Welcome back to the Guy Dawson Show. I'm your host, Cheryl Green. Once again, he has left me in charge, so Lord only knows the mess we're going to make. I'm joined today by Kellen Kautzman, who is the founder of What Every Dog Deserves, and also...
partner with Advise Media Group.
There we go. I'll get that down one day. It's fine. And Nor Broadfield, who he just kind of wandered in off the street.
Yeah, he just grabbed me. Hey, you want to do this? Sure, why not?
He's here with Child Run, which is a really cool new company coming up.
Yeah.
So we were talking. What were we talking about?
A little bit about
Puppets.
Influencer marketing and puppets.
Influencer
Mostly
marketing.
puppets.
Sure, mostly puppets.
My puppets' Twitter following
Right.
way more than my personal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does your dog have a Twitter following though?
He does. It's called Corgi Burrito. It's at Corgi Burrito.
Like, do not actually look at it.
Just because of his physique. He more closely resembles
So,
a burrito than he
Chunkamunk?
does a corgi
Yeah,
at
that
this
happens.
point.
That happens.
But I'm happy for him.
That's
He's
great.
living out a good life. He's getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
You know?
It happens.
He's got like a bum leg, right?
Did you get him like a little skateboard so he could zip along?
Not there yet.
No.
But I'm looking at investing heavily in one
Yes.
of those companies.
Yeah.
It's the next big thing, I'm telling you.
Maybe
The
that's
doggy
what we should
wheelchair?
do.
That's right.
Yeah.
What every dog deserves is a skateboard.
There
Problem
you go.
solved.
There you go.
You
It
know?
happened right here, folks.
Yeah, you saw it 1st
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, influencers,
Influencers.
Yes.
It's true.
let's talk.
Well, for Norp's project, you've got, when you get access, and this goes for obviously any entrepreneurs or business folks out there. I mean, you know the power of getting someone on board who already has an audience, and philanthropy is the perfect way to get in that regard, because these celebrities are obviously concerned about their image, and they feel the same kind of soul attraction to doing good work on this planet as the rest of us, and many times celebrities will come across a charity, and then they have to ask themselves, is this legitimate, right? Because there's a big risk there.
Yep.
I mean, you get in bed with someone who's taking money where they shouldn't be taking, that kind of thing. So I mean, they really have to vet these. What I love about your project is that you can give them this time on the show, right? So it's here's what I'm doing, documented. I love documentaries, right? And there's a resurgence of those, I've noticed, with Netflix. I mean, they're just way, way popular where they used to. I mean, do you remember Blockbuster? You'd be searching the documentary section of Blockbuster. That wasn't a thing.
Blockbuster, wow.
Yeah, so it'll be fun to watch how that works. And then we were chatting over the break just about how it'd be cool to create a blog post for these influencers and give them that material so that they can go out and promote it, and it'd be great for your philanthropic efforts as well.
Yep, exactly. And we're also looking for sponsors of businesses to come on board and help sponsor their show, and get some advertising out of the show for them as well. So it's a little bit to give and get there. So everybody needs sponsors on a show. I mean, you wouldn't have TV commercials during any TV show if you didn't have sponsors. So we're still looking for sponsors to come on board. So welcome any sponsors.
Yep, and one of the benefits that you can provide those sponsors is an SEO benefit.
Yes.
So you've got the website.
Exactly.
You can take a look at traffic through Google Analytics. There's obviously the video and the number of hits you're getting there, but then you can link, right? You can link to them, and that'll help with their organic rankings as well. So added bonus there.
That's why I keep him around.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Helpful. No, I actually I had met Kellen. He was doing a class on social media, and I used that for Hearts Alive, the rescue I'm with, and started a Pinterest page and started linking back, and so it helps. It definitely works.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, it's funny because we work with huge, big companies. I'm honored to be working with them. And I look at the analytics data, which for those of you that are unfamiliar, Google Analytics is something that you can install for free on your website. If you have a WordPress website, it's literally add plugin done, and you can take a look at the number of people coming to your website, where they come from, how long they stay, etc. And what I've found over my years is that the vast majority of traffic is organic. right? Meaning it's coming from Google, Yahoo, Bing, mostly Google, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought at a certain point, and it was celebrities too. That's the crazy thing, right? I'm looking at celebrity data, and it's still Google, right? And so my thought would be, okay, the more popular you become, bigger your social media following, 500,000 Facebook fans. Yeah, obviously you're going to get a ton of traffic from Facebook. Nope. It's still organic. Now, Google and Facebook are obviously competitors, right? There's something called Google Webmaster Tools, which will show you all the links pointing back to a website, and I've never, ever seen one from Facebook. So they say, Google says we don't index Facebook, and I believe them, because it appears as though they don't. It's what's considered, well, I shouldn't say that word. They can't access it, because it's password protected, right? So Google can't go crawling around Facebook. They probably could, but most of it's password protected, unless they created a user and then went in that way.
So is there, for a brand new business starting out, is there a reason to do Facebook? Is it something you should spend time on?
Totally, 100%. So take, for example, a celebrity. The Facebook page may not be funneling a lot of traffic back to the website, but the reach itself on Facebook is great advertising, because you're getting the attention, which is ultimately the goal of any kind of advertising. And so free advertising exists now, right? We live in this world where what you do becomes free advertising. It's amazing, right? So take LinkedIn, for example. If the three of us connect on LinkedIn, it's a week later, the little endorsements. I can endorse you for one skill and then let it be. A couple weeks later, I can endorse you for another skill. It's going to pop up in your feed, right? And so because my name is synonymous with what I do, that's an ad. Right?
I never even thought of that.
Right? So you can just slowly touch. And there's this kind of lack of understanding when it comes to modern digital advertising, in that, we can measure everything. What? Of course you can't. No, you cannot. You absolutely cannot. For example, let's say someone is walking down the street, they're flipping through their Facebook, and they see one of your posts come by, right? Okay, well, that's an impression. And then they search for the keyword and your position 8, so they click organically, and then they leave, and then maybe they hear you talking on a radio show at some point, and then they remember you again, and then they call you. That trend, it's called assisted conversions, and it's really muddy. Right? And so this concept of like, we can track all the way through is a bit just not true. However, what we can do on a pay-per-click campaign would be, okay, here's the ad. They clicked on the ad. They could have heard about your company 40 times before that. We don't know. But they clicked on that ad for this reason. And now they're on the website, and the phone number is randomized. So when they call that number, we can track that. Do you see? So that's really the only way to track phone calls.
Okay.
And a lot of companies are like, why are you switching my phone number again? They don't like it, right? And I totally understand, because it's weird. It's like, I ask my phone number, especially when you have like your Glenn Lerner special jingle, heaven forbid you change that, right? And then contact us forms. When somebody comes online, they can fill out the form. That's really easy to track. But there's this entire story that happened prior to them getting to your website that oftentimes, despite technology, is ambiguous. So advertising, to sum up the point, right, is really all about love and service. Because everything else is just noise. Right? And you can love someone by making them laugh. So funny commercials are a great thing to do. But we're going to see this whole next generation of advertisers who really care, genuinely care, and that doesn't come just out of nowhere. And you can't just care about profits. I mean, look what's happening. Like, people are just, they have kind of had enough, and the transparency with companies nowadays is such that we can see exactly what's going on. And so we're yearning for companies to take the initiative.
Break? Are we yearning for companies to take a commercial break? I think we are. We'll be back in a few minutes.